Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge because success in this competition brings so much. And the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. The action has already started. Guardiola cuts out the pass, gets his pass away. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Maradona. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. Maradona stood up well to him there. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's picked his way. Luis Suarez! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Suarez sure to be a key man here. A player of status and be just the goalkeeper to beat. Real chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
And we have our very first corner. Chance! Yes! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And here's Suarez. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Mendy cuts it out. Oh, here's a chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Bellingham. It's a really well-measured ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Rudiger getting this one clear. Madrid are looking to go forward now. He's had it taken off him. And it's Maradona. Luis Suarez.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Maradona. Barcelona were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
And here's Mbappe.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. It's a great ball. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Pedri. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Foot in. 15 minutes till half-time. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between. David Villa! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pinches it off him. Forlan providing an outlet on that flank. Carvajal. Floated through. Maradona. Good running, strong and purposeful. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Well read, and the danger is averted. Luis Suarez. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Barcelona, it's Maradona! Oh, it's gone in! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Barcelona grab the... Decent hit! Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Madrid could not have chosen a worse moment to turn a deficit into a lead. The comeback is complete. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Guardiola. He's in plenty of space here.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
That's headed upfield. And he cuts out the supply. Mbappe. And here's Vinicius Junior. Bellingham. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here.
Now he's off and running. Oh, sweet feet. Good read, needed to be. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Interesting ball. And here's Forlan. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Forlan. Can he put it away? And he's found the net! The moment we all craved above all other. His goal, his moment.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back.
Have a shot! That's got him rattled. Barcelona could counter here. Now it's Lewandowski. Looking for options for movement. Alaba. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? Oh, taken with style. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
El dorsal 2.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Nicely intercepted.
This is the time you need that pace.
Bellingham. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Forlan. Shapes to shoot! In for the pieces! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
That looks a cracking ball. Great chance! We've got a goal!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Engages and forces him off the ball. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Forlan hurtling down that right flank.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Alvarez. And it's Maradona.
Maradona really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great hit! They've got to be quick to recover this.
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again
Se va a
now.
llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, what a ball! Oh, well played. And he's managed to get rid. Madrid are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Lewandowski.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done. Barcelona can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Mbappe. He's onside. Lewandowski! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. We are into overtime. Gavi. Well read, nice interception. He's got... It's full! In he goes again! It's in! Tying minutes, and we're all square again! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Well, those players out there must be exhausted now, Peter, but at least they have momentum, which augurs well if this goes to extra time.
Well timed, excellent interception. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
There's the shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's it, they're going to get 30 minutes more.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a short respite for the players as they prepare themselves for another 30 minutes.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come. Madrid did fantastically well to force extra time, having been on the brink of defeat in normal time. In fact, you could say they're the better off of the two teams, at least psychologically. Oh, perfectly measured that. Keeper's ball. Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. Now it's Forlan. Fiddles it through. Forlan! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? That'll be a corner.
Cambio de jugadores.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And it's Maradona. And here's Mbappe. Tries a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Iniesta. Luis Suarez. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lewandowski has created one goal already.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Passing nice and neat.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
He's got tall! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Iniesta. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Carvajal, and that's it for the first half of extra time. And 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 18.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes?
El dorsal 17.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. Alvarez. Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Alvarez looking sharp there. Maradona, given the lift of his goal. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Couldn't squeeze it through. Maradona. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example.
And that should get the job done. Deftly done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, you could see he was eager to get a shot away, but there was too much flesh and bone in his path.
He's through here. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race, and the keeper couldn't hold it. That is decidedly lacking. Tchouaméni gets across to intercept that. Tchouaméni gets over and intercepts. Maradona. Spread it left.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
And he's being shifted off it. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! The final whistle and confirmation, we are headed for penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So it comes down to this, a final rallying cry, and then kicks from the spot. Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Luis Suarez is first to take the long walk. 1-0.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Lewandowski steps up for his penalty.
Never looked in doubt, really. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Alvarez is the man who's second in line. Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper, and he guessed wrong.
Mbappe is second man up. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to double their advantage. Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper. And he's put them two in front. So down by two, another miss can be game, set and match. Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Rafinha is able to finish it here. That's won it! Perfect result, perfect outcome, a test passed with flying colours. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.